That's a better sound than the fucking helicopter that keeps circling overhead. Oh, who'd ever guess they'd fly a Cessna over, ruining a perfectly good bird video. Granted, I'm also kind of ruining it by talking over it, but... Yeah, cool, Cessna. You scared away the awesome hawk, Cessna. Now you're my enemy. Granted, you were a little bit my enemy before, because every time you fly over, I get a fucking migraine. Have a nice day! This person who just has shades on top, but still needs, to have their headlights on, just in case. Usually if you put your headlights on, you take down your blinds and stuff, but not this guy. And that guy's still... whatever. Yep, totally normal behavior. Normal thing for somebody to do. I know a correlation. God damn, that is awesome. Hey, I like you better than the Cessnas, if that's any. Have a good day. Nah. I still don't trust you, but I think we're working up a rapport. What else is going on today? If you don't want to tell me what's going, just shoot me then. I don't care. At least, well, it's not that interesting. There are better ways to get killed, but I don't know. I feel like the falling off the stool part, I could make it funny depending on how I fell. Other than that, it is pretty cliche, but I don't know. I guess beggars can't be choosers. Don't you live over there? This seems like a continuity error, because we've seen that same car parked in that driveway, and are you gonna go back to where you live? Are you? Oh, okay. I like the indecisiveness. Oh no! Come on, bro, you live over there! I just picked the loudest. I do not want to inhale this for very long. Well, that's a lot of chemtrail. That's a big X over. Have a good day. Theoretically, this is not good for me. I knew if I came outside I'd see at least one. Yeah, I get it. I'm doing things I'm not supposed to do. Oh no, am I gonna be murdered? Yeah, it would make sense. I haven't seen those guys in a while. Is it a scare tactic? At least I respect you guys for doing something different. I don't respect you guys for, targeting U.S. citizens without due process or rights. Dog? I don't really get this. Oh, cool. Just fly that right over my house. It works well with the other thing you flew over the house and the other... It's too much poison. I'm not trying to be a downer, but maybe stop trying to poison me as much. Yeah, we get it. Yeah, helicopter. I don't need assistance. Nah. They do not like whatever it is they think I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. These guys, they're crazy. I love them, but they're crazy. Thought crime. Yeah, I know, no. Thought crime today. Oh, and a new poison. You guys find it hilarious, and if you find it hilarious, then they don't get as much out of it. So find it funny. Find funniness in the absurdity of it all. Also, you can still hate it, but if you find it funny, they get nothing out of it, which does make it funny. Be happy out of spite. Alright, yeah, maybe this is too much poison to be outside for, any amount of time. I was trying to edit a video together, but, it's just too much poison. Nuremberg 2, Electric Boogaloo. It's a matter of time. And patience. And attempting to avoid being murdered long enough to see it. I don't really care. I know it'll happen. My lifetime or not. Probably not. It always happens. There's always a releveling. You can't just poison all your problems away. Although they definitely try. I do not want to inhale this for very long. Well, that's a lot of chemtrail. That's a big X. So I think I'm getting close to a record. Most poisoned person. Oh yeah, maybe I should just not do any of this. Although I wouldn't be doing any of this if you guys left me alone. And that one. And that one. And that one. Flying right over my house with another car that, again, why just idle? Hey, how's it going? Hey, you might not want to breathe that in. You're gonna get like carbon monoxide if it's just in your garage idling.
Oh no.
That's the thing. I'll play along. They'll play along. It's stupid we're doing this. Yeah, alright. I assume they don't know. They're just probably told, oh, idle your car for 20 minutes. It won't make sense to anybody. Just do it. We'll give you money. They're like, okay. This timeline makes no sense. Ah, you're near the chemtrail. Who would have guessed? Nom 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 nom. Come on. Sit her down. Let's have a conversation. Is there like a magical word or spell? Clown car ones. Is that like the short bus? Like, did they just give that to you because they felt bad for you? I'm gonna roast you guys. Because it's funny to me. Just hovering over my house for 10 minutes and then it came outside and it ran away. Based on the chemtrails right overhead, I must be doing something I'm not supposed to be doing. Oh no. I should
War crimes
stop.
isn't the right word, but it sure as hell is applicable.
I keep going until I get got. Or I'm told more information and then I appreciate you guys doing something different, but it's just like, at this point, you can't do anything good. Pretending to look in the... What's up, buddy? Alright. You don't have to wave. Yo, Steven, you good? Am I making it awkward or is he making it awkward? Because from my perspective, no, never mind. I can see how I'm still making it awkward, but I wouldn't be in this position if people just stop. Yeah, I get it. I was using too much free speech. And also editing together things. You guys really hate whenever anybody does stuff. Why just idle your car for long stretches of time while you're in your garage and inhaling carbon monoxide? I mean, maybe I answered my own question of why he does it. Stop breathing in carbon monoxide. What's up, helicopter? You here to steal more data? Oh, how adorable. They think they can murder me with... Oh, they probably can't actually. That's not a good way to start. But yeah, they dropping so much. A lot of X's. I'll throw down some zeros. I need to work on that. There's some sick burn in there. But I'm too poisoned right now to think of it. Whatever. What's up, guys? Ooh. Hey-oh. Too much poison if you ask me. It's just Bush League. It's just like, come on, bro. Stop trying to murder me as much. Not a threat to myself or others. Out of spite, I will live as long as I possibly can. I would actually just prefer not to be part of this. That's why I'm continue, because I like to think eventually what I'm doing is seen in good faith and actually could be seeded out or seen by those in similar targeted individual or other groups, because right now all I find is honeypots operating in bad faith to just steal more data, and I like to think at some point things re-level and level out where targeted individuals at least are able to get some resources that can help them, assuming anything it does help. I would even consider it helping if people could see or learn from all the mistakes I'm sure I've probably made and how to do it better of just like existing. I've probably said enough. The fact you're trying to poison me this much tells me I need to keep going. It also tells me I need to stop being poisoned as much and going outside as much. And then they start poisoning me. I mean, it's I don't know. Apparently we can all just do what we want. I try to get information out to try and help people, and they try to poison me and direct energy weapon me. Tomato, tomato, I guess. That's another one. That's another one. I have become concerned that they took what I said in bad faith. Or maybe there was a misunderstanding that we could clear up if anybody wants to actually contact me or whatever. Nah, we can't do that. And I have a migraine immediately. Yeah, they must have been dropping a lot of stuff before I even came out here. Because it's probably settled. God damn it, I hate getting migraines when I go outside after doing too much free speech. There's so much room for free speech activities on my property. Unfortunately, it's usually filled with a combination of poison and direct energy weapons. Which isn't good. I've actually made clear that I don't like or consent to this. As we've all been able to see by Epstein files and other things, consent doesn't seem to be a huge part of things. At least not now. There's a releveling coming. There always is. I probably am not going to be around for it, because of all the whatever gets me. It could be so many things at this point. I've made so many enemies. Which isn't funny. Huh. That's a weird flight path. Seeing as though there's no reason to always have to go right over my house. They really don't like it when I do things that they don't like me doing. Like exercising First Amendment constitutionally protect. I couldn't even get through that sentence, obviously. We don't have that anymore. I miss the days where we had constitutionally protected free speech. Now we have whatever this is. I mean, I guess it's sort of protected in the sense you're not brutally murdered, but it's not protected like, oh, we're not going to try to poison you or do Havana syndrome and targeted energy type stuff. I guess the speech is protected, but you are poisoned when doing it. That's maybe a gray area. Some would argue, myself included, is kind of bullshit. I don't think I have much of a say in this. At least not yet. At least not yet. These fucking Cessnas. And they never do anything interesting. Just always go in a straight line. Do something interesting. Do some circles. Just do some nonsense. They can never do anything new. Going into a little bit of a conspiracy, but it's, I'm not even saying this, but I'm saying it matches up with the same mechanics of this. The Gnostics said they were Archons. The Archons could never create anything or do anything new. They would just prey off people who could. These things target me, but they don't do anything new. They do the same war crimes and chemtrail type stuff, even though oddly, those are actually real clouds. Or they've just gotten better at disguise. Maybe they're just poison clouds, and they've leveled up. They send the same Cessnas over. They send the same surveillance drones over. They send the same drones that do the poison over. They send the things that do the directed energy that give you a migraine. It's the same thing all the time. I think their rebuttal would be, yeah, sometimes the planes are different colors, so look at how fucking clever we are. I disagree, though, on a lot of grounds. But it's a weird timeline. It's kind of whatever, I guess. You just kind of don't have much recourse. Unless you do, but you don't know what it is. Which sucks. Oh, it's weird. I hear a car just idling. I wonder if I go outside, I can talk to them. Or I go outside and they'll run inside like they always do. Let's test it. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. It's like, what's up, Simon? Man, that that definitely would not pass the smog check, because that smells just like fucking burning gasoline. Which is super chill with me.
Know you a fed?
It's weird how they always have to have the oldest cars. The ones that are the loudest. And they have to idle just whenever you're doing something important. Only a few chemtrails out today. This is a pretty good day so far. Oh, actually, let's see. The wind's blowing this way, so they wouldn't be over here. Oh, that's where they all are. Yep, that makes more sense. Yeah, they like poisoning me and being annoying. But as long as they're somewhat pleasant, maybe I sort of don't care anymore. Yeah, whenever I come outside, they no longer spawn anybody new in. Which I guess is fine. I'll talk to anybody though, send somebody in. Let's have a talk. Alright. What's going on over here? Ah, yes, that car that idles there. That car that just idles. And then when you come outside, they leave and then come back 3 minutes later and park on the other side of the street and idle. All the rest of them. So weird fucking psyop. Is that the same geese again, or like, I don't know. I swear, you guys probably infiltrated the geese. Which sounds crazy until you're like, oh yeah, no, they just probably do that. I guarantee at least a couple of those geese are CIA. Especially since it probably is not that difficult to pretend to be a goose. They're fucking stupid. I don't know. Also not a threat to myself or others or psychotic. Already like borderline psychotic, but definitely not enough to commit me. Within context, all the things I'm doing are somewhat coherent. None of this is a doxing type thing. This is just a, hey, this is all very fucking stupid type thing. Yeah, what's up, spy plane? Just enjoying another beautiful day. Either that or I could always be murdered. It's funny how, because when I play this out in my head, I'm usually murdered by now, and I'm just not. Like, I always scan for sharpshooters, and it's just like, because there are a lot of good lines to sight to my head. I'm just not headshotted, which I guess is pretty chill. And they do try and poison you a lot, and they're very annoying. And fly drones over, steal data, add metadata to all your stuff. And one of your neighbors will continually file false police reports trying to get you 5150'd or having involuntary, whatever it is, where they have to, you're like a psych hold or some bullshit.
How you doing, Bobby? Good, man. How you doing? Yeah, pretty good. Just enjoying a nice day. Yeah. Have a good day, man.
My neighbor changed his sprinklers, so it now. I mean, granted, I don't care that much, other than the fact that I do think that water somehow activates all the chemtrails that they drop, or does something. And weird. Cool. It's always something. If it's not a leaf blower re-aerosolizing all the stuff, I mean, it's gonna just do whatever, I guess. Granted, he has sprinkler systems, so there's no reason to have an external one. There's also no reason to position it, so it just will go right over the fence and recording this to see background noise. Is that the same one from the other ones? God damn it. Fucking Cessnas is shit. Yeah, it's the same fucking one. No matter where I go. That just keeps following me, because it sounds like it's right above me, and there's literally, let me guess, Starlink. Chill. It's weird as fuck being in this timeline, but fuck it. I'll just enjoy a beautiful day where I'm inhaling more chemicals that they drop from the drones. Just totally fine with me. I don't know. I really don't understand why my neighbors are fine with that, because they're poisoning me, but they're also poisoning them. Why can't we all just be united against not wanting to be poisoned? Who knows? Each their own, I guess. Undercover. Way back there, undercover. No front license plate, window tinting, way too dark to be legal in California, undercover.
No front license plate, window tinting way too dark to be legal in California. Undercover. Undercover. Not a doxing thing, just a noticing sort of thing. I don't give a fuck about any of this. Theoretically. Either that or I'm very passionate about it. I really don't care either way. Whatever. They'll drop more of the fucking chemtrails, or I've just been calling them war crimes because that's what they are. But they'll drop more of those on me, and then I'll get a migraine and lose track of time, and then they reset me, or like I lose ambition or something, and then other shit. I'm documenting this for my own safety, and maybe this gets seeded out to others in the future. Well, I don't know. Theoretically, I know we should be in the position that I'm in, but it seems like that's the way we're going. Then I'm in the first few groupings, maybe, and maybe what I do helps others down the line. Record stuff. You weirdly have more freedom to record things. You'll think. I'm phrasing this as somebody who's been a targeted individual for many years now. Really ramped up these last 2 years, but nonetheless. Yeah. You can always film on your own property. You have to make it very clear you're not a threat to yourself or others or somebody. It's whatever. It's not a doxing video. But yeah, no, he always files false police reports trying to get me committed. Nope. Not a threat to myself or others and never will be. Just to make that clear. Within context, it makes sense of why I'm saying this. But yeah, not a threat to myself or others. I'll get down with the ship. If you want to kill me, kill me. But yeah, don't do that bullshit. Oh, we need to lock him up for his own good. Fuck you. Either that or I could just be left the fuck alone and I would never be doing any of this. Which I would prefer. You guys won't leave me alone if like Sony drones over. Hack all my stuff. Add metadata to all my stuff. Oh, he didn't wave. That's a bummer. They all seem to be driving the exact same fucking cars. And it's weird, because if I go a few blocks, literally any direction, there are like 1 or 2 occasionally that are like this. But on my block, there are always at least 8 that I can see at any given time. And I haven't even... Nah, I'm not going to leave my seat. It's a beautiful fucking day, and I'm just enjoying myself. I sure do like driving those cars. I don't know. They leave me alone, I'll leave them alone. Some of them are nice, they'll wave to you. They won't tell you anything, though. The most I've gotten is one person who says, look, man, I can't talk about it. I'm trying to get out, too. So, like, yeah, if you're a gang stalker, I feel like there are a lot of gang stalkers who are just doing this. And, you know, as long as they're chill with me, I don't care about any low-level people. Because they're probably being gaslit into doing things as well. So... some of them ain't cool. Thought crime. Yeah, I know. Thought crime today. So you have to dump more poison on me. It's totally my fault. How many others am I not seeing? Because I've only got like a 80-degree field of vision. Not as many as I expect. Granted, it's not even 10 o'clock yet. But yeah, usually when I do this, they're out more. Because yeah, they usually try and spray me a lot. You know, like cowards. I'm talking to you. You can see me. All this stuff. When you fly over, the green location beacon on my phone goes off. So I know you have stingrays in those jets, or the drones, along with all the poison you drop on me and everybody else. Oh yeah, and yeah, it's funny because it used to be a conspiracy theory, the whole, oh, they're dropping stuff. And yeah, it used to be, because I think they Easter egg stuff in. Because it actually is, like, if you're flying over a certain altitude, then yeah, if, like, it's cold enough so that you will get things that look like chemtrails, but it's like just like vapor. But no, all these planes are flying below the altitude where it would even be possible, so they're clearly just dropping stuff on us. Don't know why more people aren't mad about this. Dropping stuff on you too, not just me, but I don't know. Apparently if I yell too much about this, then my one neighbor will file another false police report, try and have me committed. Which is pretty cowardly if you ask me, and yes, I know you can hear me right now, you fucking dick. He's such a fucking coward, and he tries to gaslight. Like, if you're gonna be a prick and try and have another, for one man to try and get another man committed, that's such a fucking pussy ass move. And then they like try and gaslight you, like it's for your own good. Fuck you. Be a fucking man and just be like, yeah, no, I'm a scumbag who just does this shit. Go fuck yourself. I'd respect that more than, oh, I'm worried about you, man. Oh, you're he's clearly in on it. He's the main, I don't know, main one, but definitely, I mean, very clear. I talked to the gang stalker, even mentioned him, which is interesting. How would he have done that if it was all in my head? Who knows? But yeah, whoever's running this stupid gang stalking program's a real son of a bitch. Who's like destroying himself and everybody else too, because they're just like, all they do is fraud and stuff. I don't think any of the low-level gang stalkers, I mean, they're just doing extra their stuff for extra money, like kind of being a dick or just following you or like idling a little bit. But they're not doing anything beyond that. I don't give a fuck about them, because I think they're kind of victims in this too, and they probably have some blackmail or some other shit on them. Just out in... I mean, I'm not doing any of this in secret. I'm literally doing this loudly where everybody can hear me. It's just kind of funny, because you'd think that would get you killed. I have thought that many times. It doesn't. It gets you poisoned quite a bit. But yeah, I know everybody can hear me. And I'm fine with that. I'll talk to anybody if anyone wants to have a conversation, but I think they're told they can't. Trust me, within full context and everything I've been through, it's very clear that not everybody's in on this, but like, at least 70% of it's not even hard to believe. Like, if BlackRock owns all the homes and can sell the homes to anybody, why wouldn't they just give a discount to a homeowner who would just be like, oh, I'll gang stalk somebody for extra money? It's really not that hard to, like, with certain conspiracies, it's hard to really, like, believe, because you have to be like, oh, okay, well, that's an insane amount of people. But honestly, if BlackRock owns all the homes and can decide who has the homes, and BlackRock is, I don't know who's in on it, or I don't know the entanglements and stuff, but I know hedge funds are, everything's mixed in with whatever. So, I'm not saying everybody's in on it, but at least 60% of my neighbors. And by in on it, I mean just, not saying like actively conspiring, but like some aspect of whatever this is. And that's fine. I'm not, as long as they're not being dicks to me, I'm not going to be dicks to them. If they want to idle their cars, it's annoying. I don't really care that much anymore. But oh yeah, but what they're trying to do is have you overreact so that they can have evidence against you, so that they can try to make it seem like it's in your head, so that they can have you committed. So yeah, if you're in a similar situation to being gang stalked and targeted, document stuff, which you can definitely do. You can even talk loudly in public where people can hear you, and you think, oh, I shouldn't talk loudly in public because this kind of blows my cover, but then nothing happens weirdly. But and then oh yeah, and then they'll park their cars like right next to mailboxes. Oh yeah, they steal so much mail. I don't like that or agree to it, because I like thinking that we live in a timeline where you could just be, because I've never been doing any of this. I never signed up for this. I know I never signed up for this. Let me guess, they buried it in some terms of service of some app that nobody will ever read. Be like, oh yeah, we can also just gang stalk people, do all this other immoral shit, because in this timeline, it's just all fraud and shit. Oh yeah, nonetheless, just documenting stuff for my own safety. Day in the life of a weirdly targeted way too much for reasons he's never been told of, and they make it impossible for me to find, and they will just do hardcore fraud and obstruction of justice, so I can't find any of the information to know anything. Or they'll just impersonate attorneys and stuff, or add metadata to all your emails and calls, so that anybody you reach out to just will never get your message, and that's, I've had about 80 different, whatever, I'm sure they'll delete all this shit, but they do so much fraud in this timeline. And then just, if you're gonna do fraud, at least be a man and admit to it. Like, because I'm not even, like, trying to, like, set people up. It's just, like, they'll gaslight you. They'll call the police on you and then gaslight you. Like, I've had my neighbor being like, call the police on me because I was yelling at drones on my own property and not even all that loud. And like, oh, he's having a psychotic issue. And then I talk to him, he's just tries to gaslight me. Oh, I've been living here 5 years. I've seen only one drone. And there was literally a drone above us when he's saying that. It's like, if you're going to lie, at least come up with something more interesting. Yeah, I know you can hear me, you weirdo. Because I know you have back-end access to all my tech, or have some asymmetric tech warfare that you can easily... They have back-end access to all my tech, and I'd say it to your face, too! I know you can hear me. Whoever you are. This isn't the doxing thing. This is me expressing my First Amendment rights while I still have them. Or I could just be murdered, because that would also make sense. If you're in a similar situation than me, good luck. It's very stupid. You're just targeted all the time. Gang stalked. Follow you. Park next to your house, idle the cars all the fucking time, and do other shit, and make it impossible for you to find any information, or who to talk to, or literally anything. Just don't talk to anybody. We can have a fun little negotiation thing, or whatever. Or they can just break the game in their favor, break algorithms in their favor, break AI in their favor, so that Me and everybody else, because I'm sure I'm not the only one. There's so many others. Or at least in the long enough timeline, there'll be others. So I like to think maybe what I'm doing is found by somebody who can find it interesting and it's taken in good faith. But this timeline doesn't operate in good faith. It's basically just fraud and bad faith. I don't know how that turns out for anybody. I think we all lose, but it's a whatever type thing. And yeah, I know I'm saying this loudly right now. This isn't the... Weirdly, you can kind of do that. Or at least I can. I don't want to give advice like, oh, you could just do that. And then somebody does that, gets murdered immediately. Like, I know I could do that. I'm like, yeah, well, I don't know. It's a weird timeline. Have a nice day. Good, because as we all know, most people will just drive, idle their car for 20 minutes, slowly idle away, stop, not talk to you, and then just drive away. That's totally normal behavior in this timeline. But yeah, now it's on. Then we got this, no front license plate, windows tinted to dark, to be legal in California, hella a fed, or whatever it wants to be, I don't care. And then this guy who's just in his car chilling. Hey, if you want to be in your car chilling, totally valid. It's weird. Decided to do that right in front of my house, but hey, to each their own. It's a weird timeline. Or whatever this fucking thing turns out to be. I don't fucking care. And then they dumped a little bit more war crimes. But that guy is just parked there doing nothing. The same way. It's weird how there are so many different types of air conditioning trucks that just always keep coming back and always parking there. And we got those guys, no front license plate. That car, which will always rev its engines right after they fuck with your tech to make you mad. Which is whatever. I disagree with that. But hey, each their own, I guess. Oh yeah, more war crimes over there. Neat. Some war crimes behind that. That 5G tower war crime, massive war crime. I think that's a multiplying war crime. It's kind of a beautiful fucking day. I mean, once you get past all the dropping on me, but I get past that a lot. And it does give me a fucking migraine. And they're fucking cowards for having to do that. But I had to each their own, I guess. I don't know. And there's some kids on the scooter, and I do not try to put anybody on camera or anything that's not part of this, or definitely not trying to get any children on scooters on camera, because I actually believe in privacy and such. Yeah, I'm the outlier in this fucking time. I've ever guessed. Our guy's back. Oh, you gotta bring backups? When I bring backups, I mean all they do is just weird shit. Or they just park and idle and shit for long periods of time. Well, oh well, they try poisoning you like cowards. This is not a toxic handgun. He smiled and waved to me. Ah, that's a good guy right there. Again, you can do weird shit. As long as you're pleasant about it and wave and smile and shit. I don't give a fuck. I theoretically, if any weird, I'm gonna keep commenting on how it is weird. Yeah, you guys should try poisoning me more because I had too much free speech later and earlier. I'm gonna keep happening it until you kill me. And not that bullshit slow killing where you just get cancer from all the stuff that I'm inhaling. Well, like something interesting at least. I don't know. Maybe I'm just expecting too much from the same side that just poisons me when I have free speech. Just somebody who enjoys being outside and enjoys using freedom of speach while I still have it. Yeah, I know, I'm having too much free speech, they have to poison me. Totally understandable. That's a totally normal thing to do to somebody who has not been told if I'm under investigation or not. It's impossible for me to find out if I am. I have real no due process anymore. Alright, at least I get to be poisoned sometimes. So at least there's that. Fuck them. On my own property, minding my own business, theoretically not doing anything illegal. Can't really say the same for you guys, but like, not all you guys. Again, if you're a low level gang stalker just doing things for extra money, I probably don't care about you. the ones actually running this program, you sick fucks. Fuck all y'all. And I'll do what I can to help others in a similar situation that I'm in, or future people who are stuck in this bullshit. That cool, no front license plate. That is pretty illegal in California. And that's and then this is funny. Trust air conditioning. That's a funny. A spy vehicle. Just trust me, bro. Just air conditioning. Cool, yeah, no, right over my house this time. You can't just let me have the free speech. I gotta be punished for the free speech. Worth it. You can go fuck your. Then that car that's just been idling there for the last 20 minutes. Neat. Or however long it's been. Yep, they just love idling right next to my house. No explanation. And if you try talking to them, they freak out. Oh, it's actually hysterical, because one of them pretends like she has narcolepsy, and she's like, she idles by your house, and then as soon as you go out, she'll put like blinds up on her like windshield, and recline her seat back and pretend to be sleeping. It's hysterical. Yeah, she'll pretend like she has narcolepsy. She'll just idle by your house for long periods of time. I went up to her because she was just idling her car, and then like she saw me, she freaked out. She like reclined her seat and then pretended like she was asleep. Turned off her engine, pretended to be sleeping. Like I was literally watching her the whole time, and I just like knock on her door. She's still pretending to be sleeping, and I'm like, hey, like, you mind telling me, like, because I know you're not the person, but like maybe you were sent by somebody. Like, can I have maybe a name or somebody? Can I have like can you tell somebody to maybe talk to me? Like, it's more along the lines of just like trying to figure out, like, because I don't care about any of these low level. I just need like a 1 point person or something. But so yeah, I was just like asked her about it, and she like pretends to be startled awake. Cause like, oh, you're crazy. Oh, what are you doing? I'm like, but you're just idling right by my house. Like, I live in a cul-de-sac. There's literally no reason you would park right there for no reason. And then she's like, oh, I was super tired and I have narcolepsy. I had to pull over. It's like, you can pull over literally everywhere, anywhere. It makes no sense why you would just decide right there. But oh yeah, then she just drove away, or she drove and like made 3 loops and then drove away. It was hysterical. But yeah, they'll stick to their story. I still don't know how to get, like, I feel like the one side has deprived me and others of going through the tutorial of knowing how to talk to NPCs to get information. So we just do nonsense, or at least I do. Maybe I don't think most of these people know why they're doing what they're doing. The way I see a lot of this playing out is that they become the scapegoats for something above them that's trying to do some really creepy shit. And I don't think that the ones who are doing this should be accountable. The ones who are putting them up to it, because like the very low level gang stalkers, I don't care about them. And I think that the ones who are doing this are going to throw them under the bus. And I'd much rather just them have to take the blame. The ones that actually are doing this, that actually know what they're doing. And then the ones that are funding it and putting them up to it. And then all the rest. All the tech people, all the hedge funds, all the entanglements, all the other stuff. Low-level people, I don't care about. Yeah, that car just keeps idling. It's weird how they always just idle when I'm out. If I'm not doing anything, nothing. Because yeah, it's just totally normal for a car to just idle for 20 minutes. It's almost like nobody's ever heard of, oh yeah, you can just put the battery on. Like, defrost, yeah, I get that. That's a lot, you can build a logical reason for that, but why just idle? There's clearly no reason. Other than they're just, I don't know. Oh yeah, and also I don't know why I'm doing this, but it's just like, yeah, I can do this, I guess. Or I could always just be murdered, but not. I mean, they try and murder, or well, I don't know what's in the chemtrail war crime stuff. Maybe that'll probably give me cancer over a long enough period of time. I think if try to poison me slowly, or they could be men about, or I'm not going to try to antagonize them into murdering me. Yeah, I know, I find it weird too that I'm just doing this. I don't think I should be doing this, but if I go outside, I need to be punished by them doing war crimes and then weird spying shit, I guess. And they did, I admittedly have let my social credit score really dip too low and had way too much free speech, constitutionally protected free speech, which is a no-no around here. So yeah, no, I think it's great that you can poison American citizens without due process or anything like that. Totally cool system. Totally cool. I had a long day. getting a little annoyed at the fucking guy just idling his car for 20 minutes at 11 p.m. which is totally his right to do. I like to record him. Totally normal behavior for 11 p.m. on Saturday. Yeah, no, I get it. I've been saying too many things. Just gonna be on the property recording, which is my right to do. Really? What's wrong, bro? I've been doing this for like 30 minutes. I come out and you stop. What's going on? Keep going, rabbit. Just idle your car for however long. You come outside and you'll stop. But go inside and you'll start doing this bullshit again. What's wrong? Why'd you stop? Mm-hmm. I didn't wait back for some reason. Yeah, idle for your car for 30 minutes. Might come outside. Stop. Neat. Fucking cowards. I always do this shit. Yeah, whenever I come out, I fucking run inside. I'll do some other shit. Go inside, and I start back up. Turn around and say it again.
You skinny ass looking motherfucker! Turn around and say it again! Turn around and say it again! Turn around, say it again! Will you please be quiet?
Whatever. You can do whatever they want. Not breaking any laws. Same way I'm not breaking any laws by recording them on my own property. Do I want to be doing this? No. But hey, if you want to idle your car at 11 p.m. for 30 minutes because you're, I don't know, I've done something that's upset somebody. Yeah, this timeline.
You know how there's a trend I personally find hilarious and love. It's people saying, oh, masculine urge to find a bleed out spot and like a serene picture of nature. I love that fucking. That's kind of. For me though, it's the masculine urge to find a very slanted what do you call it? Bleed out spot, because it's not that. Until it becomes that. In which case I'm fine with that. This is a great bleed out spot. Would it be better if I didn't have to spend my time worried about bleed out spots? Maybe. And then also, I'm on such a slanted slope, I can really easily peace out. And by peace out, I don't mean like doing something like where I escape anything. I mean, peace out, like I could just tip over. Doesn't really solve any problems though. That's a problem in itself. Which it didn't really solve, it just created. Which I guess is its own type of thing. They don't expect you to do nonsense. They don't know what the fuck to do when you do nonsense. Don't get me wrong, it's not helpful to you either, and it's probably not good. But it's like, what you could do? Something better? You think. It's kind of a beautiful day so far, until I have too many thought crimes, and then they'll fly drones over and dumping all that white powder, and then it'll be all cloudy. And by cloudy, I mean they'll be dropping war crimes or whatever's in that fucking shit. Old pirate, cold dead hands, so I've been told. Whoa. Hey, drone, hold up like 30 seconds. Where's the drone? Hold up. 10 seconds. Early morning sunlight rays when the dawn says sail and sea anchors up and I'm gone. I'm in Neptune. This is a perfect bleed out spot and a fall over spot. The fall over spot doesn't really seem to have a component where it's useful yet. I'll figure it out, cause fuck 'em.
I haven't slept for a while, but thought it's just beautiful clouds. Nice clouds. I wonder if I could do, like, could they do tic-tac-toe? You can do war crimes, that may be stupid or different or something. Yeah, they seem to,
I don't know. It's almost like I did something that they didn't like. But then again, they could have just told me. Maybe the drones that are just dropping stuff, they could drop information. Hey, we could poison this person slowly. Or they drop a care package. Honestly, if we're going in the direction of dystopic war crimes, why not? Why not? Try and drop a care package on me. If I can dodge it, I get what's in the care package and it's useful to me. If I don't, then you just kill me. And at least it's a funnier death and system gains this information, because I don't think that happens a lot. Again, I don't want to be proposing new war crimes, but I feel like we're going that direction anyway, and the war crimes they're doing are just fucking lame. I mean, clouds and whatever. Wonder how big this file is going to be. 1, 11, 20, 26. MK Ultra 2, Electric Boogaloo. Wonder how far off we are from Nuremberg 2, Electric Boogaloo. It's a working title. It still might work. It might not. I don't know, because I'm also gaslit and poisoned a lot, so it's kind of like a who knows sort of thing. Yeah. Let's keep going. Well, this is still here for some reason. I don't know who put that there. Was it me? I have no fucking clue. I don't remember a lot. An undercover vehicle is all around my place. It's almost like literally any of them could just be like, oh yeah, we should just tell that guy the stuff that he would need to know. Oh, yeah, no, that would make sense. But no, let's just do this. Not a threat to myself or others in case that's... I mean, okay, don't get me wrong, I get how the sign... It would be kind of... They're not clever enough to be like, oh, we'll just 51-50 them and be like, oh, that's an excuse. Well, if they did try that, they actually entangle themselves with the parlay. Ah, shit, I shouldn't have given them ideas. No.
You're supposed to be dead!
Am I not? Polale. Polale. Parley. Parsley. Parsley. Partner. Parlay? That's the one. Parlay. 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 Down to the depths, whatever mutton they thought of parlay.
That's an excuse. Well, if they did try that, they actually entangle themselves with the parlay. Ah, shit, I shouldn't have given them ideas. No. Well, it doesn't matter either way. Unless it does. But yeah. Don't 5150 me. That makes things infinitely stupider. God damn it, they are the kind of cowards that would wait until I haven't slept for like 36 hours and then you go to sleep. They're like, oh, we're going 51. Because they would do that. They would be the types. And in this timeline right now, that's some sort of... It's not valid, it's just... I don't know what it is. It's lame as fuck, but like, it all is. You just keep going and you don't go up the ship. You go down with the ship and you take them with you. But, first aircraft of the day. And by first, I mean like, however many. 'Cause that's right over my house, so they're dropping off. That's pretty dense. I've been sneezing a lot, but I assume I get killed before I get cancer, so that's probably good. I think it might activate more when it rains, so I think people need to be aware of that if you've somehow found your way in this bullshit psyop, where it's just there's...
There we go. You needed still more data? Neat. You do you, buddy. You weirdos. Hey, it's kind of a beautiful day so far. There'll be some over my house in about 20 minutes, I'd say. And I got my surveillance van right parked there. Not a surveillance operation whatsoever. And again, this video is not like a whistleblower thing. That would be the type of thing that would get someone killed. This is a video where I'm documenting the hedge growth. March. Hedge growth seems fine. Weirdly, this actually is a pretty good pretext for whatever I'm doing. Again, not even secretly. They all know I'm doing this, which is kind of weird. But yeah, with all the stuff they're dropping, it actually weirdly might be good to see a before and after of how trees adapt to all the war crimes that they drop. And I know there's probably a different word for it than war crimes. I just see chemtrails and I don't know enough, so I just call it war crimes. But anybody's free to correct me or tell me what I should be calling it, but nobody ever fucking contacts me and makes it impossible for me to find it, so I'll just call it war crimes. It's a little bit their fault. But that's not the point. The point is looking at the shrub growth, which seems fine. If I get something else on camera that's like a total whoopsie. Oh, that car doesn't have a front license plate. Hopefully it doesn't get a bunch of tickets, because that would be, you know, illegal in California unless they're with somebody. But it's not my concern. Because that does not relate to me documenting nature. Oh yeah, and I'm only bad at documenting. I'm actually kind of bad at documenting nature. Like, I keep accidentally talking about like the war crimes and other shit. Oh, that car doesn't have front lines. That sucks for it. Yeah, but that's only because they rig algorithms, so I can't, find information about how to become a better filmmaker. So like, it's a little bit not my fault, because if they rig algorithms, so I can't become a better filmmaker and learn techniques for not talking about things unrelated to nature and accidentally getting things in frames, then it's a little bit not my fault. A little bit, right?
Yeah, you know what? I'm more determined than ever to go through with whatever the fuck it is I think I'm trying to do.
Oh, I'll still be blamed for it? Fuck it. If you want me to be the villain, so be it. What happened? The green car, are you shy? Green car is pulling out. I put a camera there and it just decided to repark. These people are funny.
The fact you're trying to poison me this much tells me I need to keep going. It also tells me I need to stop being poisoned as much and going outside as much. Which
what is a great song right now for documenting shrubs and very little else. If I accidentally get stuff on camera that's not shrub related, that's a my bad type thing, which I'm not even trying to do, because why would I care about anything that's not related to shrubs?
Hey man, let me ask you a question, man.
I don't even give a fuck. Oh yeah, I should actually learn what these shrubs are. Like, if I'm gonna do a pretext, I might as well like do the bare minimum, because I do care about these shrubs and whatever they're dumping on me and shit. I assume it actually probably does fuck up some nature. It's kind of fucked up, but in this timeline, that's just like considered. Oh, that's fine for now. Fireballs always come down. We're all fucked here. The only difference is I realize that. But that's not important, because that's not shrub related. Yeah, that guy's super into renovating that house, and has been for 2 months, even though nothing has ever changed that I've seen. Oh yeah, and then that one car where there's like a duplicate. There's like 2 duplicate cars that look exactly like it. It's funny how they all seem to pick the loudest cars possible, so that when they're idling by your house, you always fucking hear them. Which I'm totally fine with, because that doesn't affect the shrubs. And as long as it doesn't affect the shrubs, why would I care? And again, I wouldn't be doing none of this if they would just leave me the attenuation, because it's about 20 seconds later when I looked over, and they really need to poison some people. It's crazy how I can actually tell the wind patterns based on where they're dumping stuff, because it's gonna drift right over my fucking house. Oh, and this one's just directly over the house. Oh, yeah, I know, too many thought crimes. Oh, social credit scores in the toilet again. You want to kill me, you can kill me. If you don't, I do this sometimes. Well, the weather app says it's going to be a clear and sunny day. If it's not, I think we know why. Just always have these weird markings right in front of my house. Which I get are theoretically utility markers. And a red fucking one right there. And there's no red spray paint anywhere, so that's fine. S, which I think is sewer, but literally nobody else has it. Or I think they might have an S, but none of them are spray painted. And this one, USACF, which, oh yeah, that Tesla again. It never waves! Fuck you. I wonder if he's gonna pretend to park there or there. Alright. He randomly changes where he pretends to live sometimes. Now this one, USACF, which, yeah, it's weird how, on my own property, it's weird how I have a bunch of flags for PG&E, apparently, and spray painting for P&G, apparently, yet nobody anywhere on this block has it. Am I the only one who has gas here? So nobody else has gas hooked up, so you guys need to only check mine. Like, There isn't a single flag, PG&E flag, anywhere else. There's not a marker for anything anywhere else. PG&E is not going to just send one guy to do one house at a time. No, they're going to send like a person to mark like 20 houses at a time. But no, literally nobody has an S carved in, or at least not with spray paint. It's USACF that just showed up a long time ago that I got frustrated and I drew an arrow pointing down the street. I got bored and came back a couple days later and pointed it to that car. I don't know if that helped or not. It probably did not. Decisions that seem rather large at times. There's my favorite undercover neighbor. My favorite group of undercovers who all have the same weird black thing. And then the USACF. There we go. I'm sure that fixed everything. I had plane overhead. I'm sure that's nothing to worry about. Yep. I'm sure that fixed it. I'm sure everything's fixed now. Is this the idea of a smart man? No. Is this the idea of a man who's been pushed to have to resort to nonsense? Nobody tells them not to do the nonsense, so they just do the nonsense. This would be good to put over a soundtrack. Would be a good soundtrack to put this over. The PG&E person was just idling by my house for like 20 minutes. I come outside and she just speeds the fuck off. And again, okay, gas line. Okay, if that's the pretext, why am I the only one with a gas line here? Still don't understand why I'm the only one. The only house with any fucking markings. Which, yes, I have crossed out. Which I stand by. Before and after, because I don't trust whatever the fuck this excavator thing is doing. I don't know. This timeline's fucking really goddamn stupid. Yeah, it doesn't bring rain, so what the fuck is the point? They're just poisonous. And I say us, because I don't know why my neighbors aren't mad at this. They're poisoning everybody. But everybody ignores it. Which is completely up to them, because that's not about shrubs. Holy shit. You guys aren't gonna believe this.
All is well with the cosmos.
It was a fucking bird. Hell yeah. Where the fuck is it? Yeah, I can't see shit through this, like, viewfinder thing. It's probably an infuriating sort of thing. Check that shit out. That's awesome. That's what they refer to as a sparrow. I wonder if that ever comes up later. Who knows? Probably not, because it's not related to... Oh, yeah, they're poisoning people. I mean, oh. That guy's poisoning people over there. But yeah, that person's just idling a lot. That's weird. It's weird that that guy theoretically bought that house and remodeling it 8 hours a day in that white truck. Never seen any difference in the... It's weird how everybody has to idle. We can just like park a car. You have to idle. Oh man, they're gonna poison me so much today. Oh yeah, everybody gets out of their hella suspicious white truck while idling, and I don't care anymore, and maybe I'm just wasting time like documenting the same thing I've already documented, but like, why? Why not do anything creative or funny? Oh yeah, let's just idle. Let's just send a different person to idle in front of this guy's house. Let's find another one. Like, why? Yeah, the same white truck, just a different driver this time. There. Do I find it weird? Yes. Do I find it stupid? Yes. Do I think this whole fucking thing is very stupid? Yes. Whatever, though. Yeah, cool. 90 decibels. Chemtrails on me. and then hire the loudest fucking, what are you? What are you pretending to be, gutter blind cleaner? There's literally no reason a compressor would ever be that loud. Unless it's the worst made thing. Come on. And that's like the 4th time he's had to have his blinds cleaned or his gutters cleaned or whatever is. Not to mention all the other neighbors who also need to just hire the loudest. I guarantee there's no blinds or gutters that would ever need a 90 decibel generator, compressor, whatever the fuck that is, just to piss me off. Go fuck yourselves. Oh, it did technically work. I'm kind of annoyed. Am I the only one that thinks, wow, a pressure washer doesn't need to be that loud? Not even close. They literally just buy the loudest things. Not to mention, I guarantee there's some frequency that it's hiding. It's always something, for no reason. No, it's always something. Why do you even need to pressure wash? Maybe I'm the weird one. And multiple things can be true at the same time. I can be the weird one, and I can also notice some bullshit. Everybody has to pressure wash stuff the less loudly as they can, or do gutter cleaning as loudly as possible. You know, at decibel levels that far exceed what is needed for a fucking whatever. Or my direct neighbor needs to use his leaf blower. I would say I'm surprised, even though I'm not. I would also say I'm surprised that my neighbor has not come outside. When I'm recording though, which is weird, because when I'm not recording, he comes outside all the time and tries to gaslight me. We have fun here. You can hear me, Bobby. You want to come outside? Of course he doesn't. I'm fine being called schizo or psychotic, but I am not a threat to self or others. And again, I would leave everybody alone if they all left me alone. Oddly, they don't do that, even though they can hear me right now. And I give Bobby a lot of credit because he's gotten better about not staring at me through his son's window. He does a lot of the time. Now he just stares at me through there. Yeah, very valid argument could be made that I did go outside to document this. Meanwhile, I inhaled poison, but I'm under the weird impression that I almost feel like I've inhaled so much poison that there's a diminishing return that happens after a while. And yeah, because I called Bobby out, he's not going to come outside and leaf blow. Because usually he just comes outside when I'm outside to leaf blow. Even though there are no leaves, but it's to re-aerosolize all the chemtrails that have settled. And I want to ask him about it. He said something like, oh, me and my kids sometimes walk around barefoot, even though that's never happened. Nope, just re-aerosolizing the chemtrail poison. What you gonna do, SUV? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna park there? Are you gonna... Oh! Mad respect, bro. Usually he pretends to park there. That's interesting, actually. Because that actually proves that they will park in the same place if they want to. Nate. Interesting, because they usually park those cars there, and also I'm saying this as loudly as I can. Because I assume, I mean, they obviously can hear me. They could, like, say something about it. They don't do that, though. They just pretend like that's a normal thing to just live there, but then always parking right next to my house. Just like that guy pretends like he can't hear me, even though he for sure can.
don't worry, he'll still leaf blow, even though there are no leaves. Just every air slides all the chemtrails that have settled. Oh yeah, but then if you ask him about it, he claims, yeah, and he just walks around all the time without shoes, even though he never has. It's almost like you could just do that once to make it like more plausible thing. That though, it's almost like he doesn't even. I mean, you always commit to the bit. That's the thing. Cool, the exact same car that just went down cul-de-sac to the one-way street. Went down there, turned around, and then... Man, just, can't you do me the courtesy of making it plausible that I'm out of my mind rather than just making it so goddamn obvious that you guys are spying on me? Because that's the thing, just walk around once without your shoes so that you can say, oh, I need to leaf blow because I don't wear shoes. It's that simple. Whatever. It's not difficult to gaslight me. You guys are just terrible at it. You are good at poisoning me, though. Not that it's all that difficult to do is poison me. It's not like I really have too much recourse. Oh yeah, I also I got yelled at once because I said the name Bobby really loudly. I wasn't even being sneaky. I was just like, I don't know. His wife came outside and says, you can't say the name. Apparently you can't do. Like, squirrel's awesome. I'm gonna feed it some fuck because it's sick. Come on, Squirrel, you got this. I'm rooting for you. Because you don't turn on your own kind and try and sell them out and murder them because you're gaslit by a parasite into thinking that's your correct play. Well, theoretically you don't. I don't know enough about you, Squirrel. Either way, I root for anything that doesn't try to destroy some kind because it's dumb. Hell yeah. And it's kind of crazy how bad they are at finding the large peanuts that they see me throw at them. That's chill though. Can do. Oh, you again? Not that impressed. Either that or I could be murdered. I just throw that in because it's funny. Because it's funny to me. Because yeah, I just assume I'll be murdered. That I'm not. It's an inside joke that you'd understand if you've been through this for fucking years. It's not a great joke. It's fine. That's also possible. This timeline sucks with the lack of information given for everything. Admittedly, it is a little funnier to just not know what the fuck to do, so I get it from like a standpoint of let's just see what the fuck happens. It is a little funnier. From a story and plot perspective, it's very stupid to just not know what the fuck's going on into the third act. Well, maybe that's just me. I am a little biased because I would like more information because that seems like a very valid fucking request. Now I'm not giving it. So yeah, maybe I'm too biased to have an opinion about if I should be in a timeline with a bunch of war crimes where they drop stuff on me and don't tell me stuff. Maybe it's a little bit my fault. That's not to say it's not mostly their fault though. I do not like whatever this is. I'll play out whatever though. They want to put me in the psyop? Fine.
The watch of God and the devil arm wrestle for my soul. With a bitch from San Diego, driving away the Bago. I'm a living yayo, dying to get some pesos. And I ain't more perfection or much superstition, but I'm way out of my guardian angel's jurisdiction. Rattlesnake attitude, weapons to the fullest. They always got guns, but never enough bullets.
They really only need one bullet. They have a bunch of vantage points to headshot people. They don't take it. It's nice, I guess. I played too much Call of Duty back in the day. I took it. No, if somebody was just chilling, I'd be like, hey, let's just let him do whatever he wants. Maybe that's why they don't put me in charge of killing me. I don't know where I'm going with this. What's up, buddy? Hope they had a good day.
I've been stuck for a minute like this whole life has passed me by. That's why I never know what I'm looking for.
I mentioned it before, but I'm going to keep mentioning it. Since I'm not giving information and you guys want to kill me, drop a care package, like a wooden crate. If you can land it on me, then it'll just crush me to death, and I'll die, and then you guys win. And if I can dodge it, I get what's in the care package, and maybe it's something cool. I'm not looking for, like, I need, like, a, I don't know. In Call of Duty, what, I can get, oh, I can get counter surveillance! Alright, yeah, no, I choose counter surveillance to be in the care package, and then you try and drop a care package, and if I can dodge it, I get to use the counter surveillance, and then you guys can just leave me the fuck alone, maybe! Oh, that doesn't work? But you will try to kill me by just dropping stuff on me? Yeah, it actually makes more sense than whatever the fuck this is, because nobody honors anything around here. It's a lot of poor sportsmanship. And then one guy yelling and kind of disturbing the peace, I guess, a little bit. But within context, it kind of makes sense why I would do this. You know, send the helicopter. Why don't you send multiple helicopters? That could be funny. And then you, I don't know. They don't do anything funny around here. It's just a lot of boring war crimes.
This is a massacre, it's the underground of passages. Fierce to the animals that run around in Africa. Massacre kids of Lazarus, the laughter of the scavengers. Painted on the ceilings of the chapels of the savages.
There's nothing left to embarrass us.
We conquered the jungle, built a kingdom and destroyed your whole establishment. The years power polluted people. Now trust the brand stands amidst the madness, bringing you the sequel. The dark arts, the masters of puppets. We on another planet, not even NASA can touch us. Masters of the darkest reaches of reality. Enter the gallery, you witness organized anarchy. Masters of the dark arts, masters of universal law. Place for peace when indisputable in war. Masters of the darkest hours of our times. Masters of our destiny, we're the masters of our lives.
Everybody has to pressure wash stuff as loudly as they can, or do gutter cleaning as loudly as possible. You know, with decibel levels that far exceed what is needed for a fucking whatever. Or my direct neighbor needs to use his leaf blower. There are no leaves or any debris, but he just needs to do a leaf blower when I'm outside. Oh yeah, that's right. It's probably because of all the chemtrails, because when they drop, they settle to the ground, and then they're inert. They don't do a fucking thing. But if somebody's just out there with the leaf blower, re-aerosolizing it, like, because that's literally, and again, maybe it's me being stupid by documenting it, even though it's like, who cares at this point? A valid, very, very valid criticism, but nonetheless, just pressure wash a driveway that. Am I the weird? Does anybody else pressure wash a driveway that is not dirty, other than you could just clean it with a regular hose, right? Whatever. Everybody's just allowed to do whatever. I'm allowed to notice whatever. Sometimes, at least. That's fine. There's a person chilling. I'm not gonna get people on camera who aren't. Whatever. I'm done. I've wasted enough of my time and the time of everybody else. You know, still, I don't see how it's. I don't know. Maybe they win by me wasting time. Well, that person's just still in their car. That's fine. It's just as a one-off thing. Okay, fine. Somebody's just parked in and just sits in their car. Okay. Another one-off thing. Oh, some neighbor's just being weird and has OCD and just leaf blows when I'm outside for no reason. That's a one-off.
Oh, there just need to be as many goddamn repair. Oh, I'm an electrician repair person. Now I need to do a very loud job today, and then come back every subsequent day and do the exact same thing. Or pressure wash a driveway that doesn't need to. I don't know. There comes a point at which it's my fault for noticing, or more specifically, my fault for not shutting the fuck up about things. Still just in the car. Oh, cool. The exact same truck that just drove that way and then drove back that way. Cool. Maybe it's my fault for noticing. I've proposed it before, but maybe literally it's that Japanese thing where they put a bunch of people with Alzheimer's together and then pretend like it's that normal place. So they're all just doing things that they think are normal. Meanwhile, I'm the suspicious Alzheimer's one. I'm like, I don't trust these other Alzheimer's people. That could be funny. I don't know. Fuck it.
That's a sad commentary in and of itself.
There we go. Look at that shit. Those birds?
And demons. I need more than 33, I'm 360.
What are you doing, birds? Those birds.
I'm in a chamber of reflection.
Fuck is this?
Sitting and meditating until I'm dizzy. Memento mori. In the story, I told you I'm grand leveler.
But I'm prepared, mildly. I don't understand why my neighbors are just okay with whatever they're doing to me, they're doing to everybody. But whatever.
This is who I am, this is what the world made me. I don't give a fuck whether you love me or hate me. I'm gonna die like that, forever a bore. Hated by most, loved by few, respected by all.
Something tells me I might have said something I'm not supposed to say. Ah, fuck it. Because I called you morbidly obese? The fucking starfish or something with the chemtrails over there? Oh, that one's going right to my house. That one over there. Oh yeah, because of course they would need cloud seeding. How long are you gonna idle, man? They all need the loudest cars. I mean, that one's not that loud, but at the same time, it's legal. Hey, he smiled and it's nice. The bar is so fucking low. I don't really care, man. If they wanted... I don't know what the fuck they are doing either. I'm not saying they're all targeting just me. I kind of get the feeling you probably have other people in the area they're targeting or something. So I'm not saying like, oh, you're all coming after me. No, I think they're... Well, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. But I mean, I don't know. If you get a couple extra thousand a month to just do this. Come to think of it, wasn't Elon Musk saying something about how in the future people will just be paid like a few $1,000s a month to just do? Yeah, it's almost like he's definitely 100% part of this. Because of course he would be. And of course the same person who claims to be free speech is the one deleting speech and all this other shit. And then dumping more stuff over there. I've heard gang stalkers making like a few $1,000s, and I've heard Elon Musk literally saying in the future, people just be able to be paid a few $1,000s a month to just do, yeah, they're 100%. I mean, I'm sure, don't get me wrong, I'm sure they go through enough shell corporations or government agencies or something where there's enough plausible deniability, but come on. XAI type shit, some hella unethical thing. Yeah, I don't consent to that. Never have consented to that, never been paid for that. No, if anything, I've lost quite a bit of money. I have a lot of restraint. I say this because everybody's stealing my stuff, my data, my mail, my emails. Well, I don't know if you call it stealing, it's adding metadata to it so they don't go through. All this other shit. Meanwhile, I won't even put people on camera. I think, oh, you gotta fight fire with fire. Nah, I'm using the opposite branches. And trust me, it pisses them off that I'm not giving them the reaction. I can tell. They want the reaction. They want me to be pissed off at them. Or to accuse them of something. So they can claim. Not all of them. I'm not talking about most of these people. I'm talking about a couple. So they can pretend like they have no idea what you're talking about. And then
later on they can testify against you or file a false police report saying, oh, he's a threat to himself or others. Oh, he's accusing us. Meanwhile, they're getting paid to do this. It's the shittiest timeline. If anybody actually is interested, Epstein files. Look in the Epstein files. DOJ literally has released stuff where they have gone through what gang stalking is. It's 100% real. They'll rig algorithms so it's a delusional personality disorder or schizophrenia thing, which yes, it can be. There are schizophrenics who, paranoid schizophrenics who are fine, connecting dots that don't exist, etc., 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 etc. There are others where it's just a weird fucking timeline where, but go DOJ on the Epstein files, look up gang stalking, look up targeted individuals, then tell me it's all in my head. It still could be in my head, but it's 100% real, no matter how much they rig algorithms to make it seem like every single time it's a schizophrenia thing. And yes, sometimes it is. Not saying it isn't. There's a middle ground. Or whatever. And a few more chemtrails. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here before I inhale these. I need to actually do some research on how long it takes for these to settle, and I'm gonna have a lot of activated charcoal today, because I think that helps with whatever they're dropping. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure it's still terrible. But is that why you do this? You love retaliating when I say that. I'll say it again. Whoever's running this is most likely morbidly obese. Yeah, it's just love idling here. Is there something I'm not saying? Because it just looks like kind of a shitty parking spot. What's up, Steven? Alright, we're just gonna pretend like we don't see each other, huh? I'm doing a shitty job of that. You're doing a good job of pretending to look in the... What's up, buddy? Alright, you don't have to wave. So we're just... Yo, Steven, you good? You want to talk? Alright. Good talk. Am I the asshole for, pointing out, why... Am I just supposed to ignore the... Alright, everybody can idle wherever they want, I guess, but I'm just like... Am I making it awkward, or is he making it awkward? Because from my perspective... No, never mind. I can see how I'm still making it awkward, but I wouldn't be in this position if people just stop fucking idling all the fucking time on my property. Although I see... I'm in the minority of people here, so maybe it's a me problem. Either way, thanks for your... This timeline's fucking weird. As I have stated, I do not consent to whatever the fuck they're trying to dig up my fucking property. Need that on the record. Because, apparently, Peach&E likes doing work literally nowhere other than my property. With no explanation as to who called in or what they're doing. Therefore, I do not consent to that, and that.
This is who I am, this is what the world made me. I don't give a fuck whether you love me or hate me. I'm gonna die like that, forever a war. Hated by most, loved by few, respected by all. This is who I am, this is what the world made me. I don't give a fuck whether you love me or hate me. I'm gonna ride like that, forever a war. Hated by most, loved by few, respected by all.
Because, I have to do nonsense. A lot of the times when I'm doing nonsense, it's definitely my fault. Sometimes I'm put in a situation where I have to do the nonsense. Like, why the fuck are there so many fucking flags in here? And I don't trust why the hell they're digging this up with nobody giving me an explanation. So, within context, this one makes sense. The other stuff, the other nonsense I do, I can't justify that as easily, though. So, I don't know. Maybe there's an in-between thing. But then again, we're all gaslit here, so... Who knows who's right? Because you retaliate all the fucking time when I do it. Which theoretically is worse for me. Currently. Retaliation because I use free speech. Call you morbidly obese. And you poison me. Well, they're already starting the chemtrails. That's... Give me a long day of being poisoned. It's funny to me, but I get that I'm kind of driving the bit into the ground. I would talk about it less if I was poisoned less, but that's not the sort of thing that happens around here. Cool, yeah, no, just right over my house. That's, Maybe it wasn't clear earlier. I'm actually not okay with that. Oh, you don't respect that, so you'll do it anyway? Oh, that's not good. Yeah. Find the fun in it. Because they want you to not. They got that chemtrail, and that one, and then I gotta get the fuck out of here soon. Or at least not outside for too much longer. Oh, cool. Right over the house. Scumbags, by the way. The excuse is cloud seeding. Why would they need to have clouds over my house? Wouldn't they want clouds that cause precipitation, like over a something that drains into like an aquifer or mountains and snow and stuff to raise water levels during droughts? If the pretext is, oh, we need clouds for global or warming, whatever, which isn't true, but just saying that's what. Yeah, if that is the case, then why right over my house every time? If it rains, it just goes into the gutter. I think drains into the sea. That's what happens here. Which things can just do currently, because there are no repercussions. No immediate repercussions. That doesn't mean there are no repercussions ever. Holy fuck, that's a lot of poison. Nah, I still don't want to be poisoned as much as this is happening. Oh, this is gonna be a schizo type video, but yeah, alright.
The world used to be a bigger place.
Too much poison, if you ask me. It's just Bush League. It's just like, come on, bro. Stop trying to murder me as much, you pricks.
Hated by most, loved by few, respected by all. With everything you gain, there's something you lose. You best be real clear on that, something you choose. Sometimes the most valuable things mean nothing to fools.
Not a threat to myself or others. Out of spite, I will live as long as I possibly fucking can. I would actually just prefer not to be part of this, whatever the fuck it is, since that doesn't really seem to be an option. Waving to the guy, but it's so weird he's idling there, because he lives there. None of my neighbors seem too concerned, which is concerning to me, because we all just are fine with them poisoning us. Whatever the fuck is in these things, the nano whatever. I disagree. I want on the record that I'm not in favor of the poisoning. Does anybody want to, like, second that motion? Oh, nobody does? Everybody wants to ignore me? Okay, fine. I love doing that shit when I'm out here. Good for them. I'm glad they have a hobby. Weird hobby, but hobby nonetheless. It's weird that he would park here, even though he lives way the fuck over there. These people, they don't have good spatial awareness. Or maybe they do. I don't know. If the goal is for me to assume that this is like a normal reality, and I'm not being gang stalked or surveilled, doing a shitty job. If the tactic is fear tactic in the sense that they make it so obvious that they're terrible at gang stalking, so I'm like, ah, you're terrible at this, I should feel a certain way about it, I guess. They're doing a spectacular job. They're making it very obvious that I'm being surveilled. I think I shall not go out too much today. Oh, I must have said something bad, because that's a lot of shit right over my house. Neat. Just drop in whatever the fuck now. Damn. You guys, I don't know. Maybe we could just, like, talk about this or get a dialogue rather than you poisoning me? But I get that just doesn't happen much now. Disagree, though. Sorta. I suspect I shall not be going outside much today. 'Cause of the poison. I find joy in this because they want me to be mad and frustrated. Do not give them the satisfaction. Although I do need to get the fuck out. Not outside, because that's a lot of shit.
Fuck him. I'm Jack Ward Copeland. Till I get got, I keep going.
World's still the same. It's just less in it.
Well, they're already starting the chemtrails. That's gonna be a long day of being poisoned. I'm actually not okay with that. Oh, you don't respect that, so you'll do it anyway? Oh, that's not good. Find the fun in it. Because they want you to not. I got that chemtrail, then that one, and then I gotta get the fuck out of here soon. Or at least not outside for too much longer. Oh, cool. Right over the house. Scumbags, by the way. Fucking trying to murder the U.S. citizens without due process. Yeah, that's right over my house. It's weird how if the excuse is cloud seeding, why would they need to have clouds over our house? Wouldn't they want clouds that cause precipitation, like over a something that drains into like an aquifer or mountains and snow and stuff to raise water levels during droughts? If the pretext is oh, we need clouds for global or warming, whatever. Which isn't true, but just saying that's what. Yeah. If that is the case, then why right over my house every time? If it rains, it just goes into the gutter. I think drains into the sea, so it's like. I get that it's not. I'm just saying. I don't know what I'm saying. It's getting redundant as fuck, but I'd be less redundant if they didn't keep doing the redundancy of trying to poison me. Which is just chill in this timeline, because it's all corrupt as fuck. So I disagree with on some. I opt out of all this shit. Not that anything's ever honored in this timeline. Oh yeah, I don't consent to my voice ever being used in AI. Or anything else, only because I saw Matthew McConaughey talk about that, because he was like the 11 Labs or something where you could do celebrity voices. I'm not saying I'm a celebrity, but I could see timelines where it's like, oh yeah, let's just impersonate this guy and give terrible advice. Don't consent to that. I revoke all consent to everything. Anything with the cloning, anything with the doppelgangers. Not trying to get Jim carried. All the rest of the stuff I don't know about. Clone, doppelganger, being put in AI, being new simulations or new timelines without consent, or full disclosures of all the shit I should know about beforehand. Because, yeah, doing all this, I don't know. Don't consent to reincarnation trap if that's part of it. Don't consent to being put in any black site and or prison or, forced to do things against whatever I would agree to normally. If you want to kill me for what I've done, I get that. I'm not saying I consent to that either, but I'm not trying to be like, I don't know, I can just play out where I've made so many fucking enemies that it's just kind of a, let's just, I don't know. Just hedging my bets a little bit. Not that anything's ever gone in good faith around here, but it's not to say it's always like this. It's not to say this is never looked at. It's not to say that, oh, chemtrail there as well. I didn't even see it. Well, I don't know. Hedging my bets, because I have acted in good faith given all the circumstances, and to the extent that even fucking matters.
Good morning!
Morning. Good morning.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Good morning!
Morning. Good morning.
And if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and I'm not a threat to myself or others, and will never be, mostly out of spite. So no matter how many false police reports my neighbor who works in law enforcement files, yeah, I'm never gonna do anything, because that's not interesting to me. I will play this out. You know what? Actually, come to think of it, I think his catchphrase worked better. It was more concise, got to the point. Mine just kind of rambled on. I don't feel like it really
Yeah, you know what? I'm still working on it. But I mean, cut me a little bit of slack. I am poisoned quite a bit from all the chemtrails they dump on me, as well as the directed energy weapons and Havana syndrome and all the rest. It's kind of a quirky timeline where they could just kind of do that. And good night. So, just to make things perfectly clear, I'm in good enough health where if something happens to me, it probably shouldn't just be like, oh yeah, that's natural causes type thing right there. Or maybe, I don't know. And then also, I have absolutely no plans on falling off any balconies anytime soon or car crashes. Oh yeah, and then, and
in
if
case
I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening,
and
and I
good
don't
night.
consent to any welfare checks or anything else, and you're a coward if you try that. But in this time when everything just does these sorts of things. So now I just have to ruin a perfectly decent catchphrase with whatever I think I'm doing right now. And good night.